fellow Ghanaians, this is Zone Cash with Fred, and we know that in this zone, bold minds meet real conversations, and we have a lot of real conversations in the zone. I get plus me here some bold minds who I want make them speak to these issues in the zone, and I'm introducing them so that we start. So on my left we have
Kojo Baini,
and on my right we have
Mohammed Al Hassan.
Okay, so now to the convos over the past 2 weeks. They've been graduations, yes, here and there. When you go to Tech, they have had theirs. When you come to Winneba, they have also had theirs. And I think CCTU started over the weekend, and UCC is preparing with some few schools. But you know, the convo be say every year we produce, these public universities produce not less than, together they produce not less than 40,000 graduates, but we are not feeling their impact when you come to Ghana, and that is the reason why we are going to have this convo. What do you think these public universities are not doing right, that they are not having impact on the country?
Okay, well, I would say it's a failed system. That's what I believe in. Failed system, because I think without the system is being done now, after school, you think the best thing for everybody now is, let me feather first. That's the problem. And the moment they feather, you see somebody have a degree in engineering and tend to master in business admin or something, leaving the field they started behind to venture into something different. And I don't think it's their fault, because for you to be a qualified engineer or certified engineer, I think the stress most people go through is a problem to them. That's why they just tend to switch. And the brain drain too is very more. Right now, the moment everybody done with school, then Charlie, the next thing is find means to jackpot. That's the thing. Yeah.
Like Charlie, your man they talk a lot of sense. We can go to Alhaji Monies. Monies, what be your take on this?
For me, I think it's a system. You know, for instance, UCC over some time now, UCC have adapted entrepreneurship as part of their curriculum activities that they are doing. And you know, they have something they call the Design Thinking Innovative Hub in the system here, whereby now this thing grooms talent. You get it? Whether you're having the ability to enter into entrepreneurship or not. That is the office located in the university. But you know, there is less publicity about that. There is very, very low or less publicity about that. If you are not somebody who is close to administration, you will not know what Design Thinking Innovative Hub is. So I believe the system or the university have to speed up with certain things that will take the students away from their certificate into bringing something into the real world, because we are trained to just focus on our certificate. Everybody is in the institution is fighting for first class, second class, upper, you know, let's get the good grades, let's bounce. That is the goal. But at the end of the day, there is nothing like what are we using the certificate for? Because if you go into the real world, it's not about the certificate, it's about your skills. So the university doesn't give us the right skills for us to combine the skills with our certificate on the job market. So I believe the system is really, really junk.
Charlie, Monies, you make a lot of sense, but as Bani they talk, see most of the students would like to, you know, feather, and when they get to the postgraduate aspect, they tend to switch from what they did during their undergrad. So do you think when they are starting their undergrad, they don't get the right orientation on the programs they are supposed to have? That is why maybe after their first degree, they tend to switch, because they get to know or they realize that what they did is not really, it doesn't really make sense or something.
Yeah, actually, like I said, you see, I said it's the system. Why did I say the system? You see, right now, let's take the WASU result came yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Charlie,
So-
make it all go.
So
Make it all go there.
no. You had to come. I they drive to a point. So you see, some universities will reopen forms. Do you get it? So I tell you, this is what's going to happen. Everybody figure in results. It gets something for do. Because of the feeling like if I stay at home and my mates are in school, I'm neglected. Like they see me to be down. So now people just rush to buy forms just to enter the university without clear mindset of the future ahead. So they get to switch the undergrad course during their postgraduate, when they now get to see life, when they now get to understand some things that, this field I chose, I can't. But because I wanted to be in university, that's why I did the program. So that's the problems. That's what I'm saying. It's a system failure because
be like them, they do those things with some pressure behind.
Yeah, man. They feel like if I'm home, they
everybody
think
they go, so
I
then
don't pass.
therefore go some.
Make I go.
They not really they think.
Yes, because you can see somebody reading geography, sociology, or something, but you see the person has technical abilities to work with things.
Yeah.
But for the fact that the person wants to go to school, the person will just get up, buy forms, pay fees, and just be in school. That's the sad part of life.
Charlie, be like Charlie, the president of Ghana for check the system. Yeah, Honorable what? Haruna Drusi, right?
Yeah, he's the
and
minister.
I don't know.
He's the minister for education.
Yeah, he for check the system, because I think that before we give admissions to fresh students to enter into universities, they should have some orientation on the programs that they are going to do. You know, if you finish, it should reflect. Your set should reflect in the system. You understand? Because now be like, you get plenty programs. Me, Moti, I don't want day UCC, then Tech, them at top. I know they won't go the other universities because the other universities, they believe say then get them my own area of specialization. Yeah, because then say if you go like it will be entertainment and stuff. Recently we all hear that bro, how it come up in that school, Iribab. Yeah, so me I don't want to go there. So sometimes I go love make you focus on Tech, UCC, Winneba, then maybe UMaT. Yeah, because UMaT are also doing some massive work down there. You understand? Because they have the minds there, they finish, even whilst they are in school, some of them get the opportunity to go and then practice what they are being taught in the class, and then sometimes after school they get chances to go and then have their national service, and sometimes most of their students are being employed there. So it be like UMaT, then the mining company for there get some connection. So that one, I think that they are doing some good works. Let's come to UCC. Monies.
All right. So with UCC, I think for some time now, postgraduate students are enjoying certain privileges when it comes to research. You know, when you have your doctor, or let's say your supervisor you are working with, and you know he's doing a very nice research and it takes you to the field, you get something for yourself. Do you understand it? So UCC, when you come here right after school, you know, students who want to start the postgraduate because Charlie or your research or bedding or
you get something.
Do you understand it? Then, you know, now if you look at the system, a lot of UCC students are traveling outside the country.
Yeah, be like
very well.
Most that especially one, the TAs.
The TAs.
That's why boys they stay around and
yes.
Service no akwe TA.
Do you understand it?
Anya ni jeans and ni try na be pakakra.
But
after try na chi no ajakpa.
Obe jakpa. Do you understand it? So now UCC, I don't know what is happening though, but it's like now the resources that we need to use, those resources to develop the country or the community, we are being exporting those resources outside in the name of scholarship. Do you understand it? Because going to school outside, getting grants every month, or your stipend is coming, you are getting good money, you are learning, you are getting clothing allowance, Commonwealth scholarship. Sometimes they even give you an allowance which they say for just applying for just that scholarship alone, they are just giving you a stipend for it. And you know, imagine I'm in UK right now, I'm getting a month 1,000 euros for clothes. It's not easy. Do you understand it? So I think the university or the system needs to check all those things. Do we need more local scholarship to enable our students also embrace the education system here? You know, there are a lot of issues, but you know, we don't want to tap into it. Postgraduate 2 years, 3 years, students have not completed. You get it? There are a lot of issues. Do you understand it?
I see.
For me, I think UCC need to put in a lot of effort. The system need to be structured very well. The entrepreneurship aspect, design thinking, innovative hub, they need to speed up and let the students know. And as my brother was saying, you know, sometimes when you are going to the university, from some families, you don't have the opportunity to even sit down and think for yourself as a person. Because let's say daddy is an accountant, mommy is a nurse, they feel no, you have to go through that same path. So when you come to the university, you are seeing a lot of students who are doing a lot of programs. First year, second year, now investing at Trinity. Now if you are reapplied, but say now the person now come back to him or herself now telling the parent that no, this program is not for me. I want to go into this program. So I believe parents should also sometimes listen to their words. Do you understand it? Because what UCC is doing now is before they admit students. I can speak for School of Business. Second semester, they send a team out there to the secondary schools in Central Region here. They go out there, they tell them what School of Business is all about, the programs that they are reading, the grade that you need to get before you can be on that program. If you're on the program, what you are going to benefit after school, the opportunities that await you. So I am speaking for School of Business. So this is what School of Business have been doing. That is why each and every time you are seeing that School of Business, their numbers keep on increasing. It's not automatic. It's not magic. The system is working at School of Business. Do you understand it? But I think if this thing is extended to all aspects of the university, whereby let's say all schools and the colleges of humanity and legal studies, they all go all out and inform the students, orient them, give them the options. I think now when students are graduating from the university, they'll be certain
on the things that they want to go and do.
Do you understand it? Other than, let's say I came to school, I did, let's say, IT. Meanwhile, my specialization is not in IT. Maybe in level 3, and I realized no, I have passion I can be an accountant. I've wasted the 4 years. Do you understand it? I've wasted the 4 years because I realized no, being in the IT space, it's a lot. Do you get it? It's a lot. So I think the university needs to structure things well, even though they are doing well. But I think this initiative needs to extend, and parents also need to listen to their words, especially if your word is done with secondary school and they say maybe, mommy, I want to go and do accounting. I want to go and do, let's say, procurement. I want to go and do this. They have to listen to their words. Do you understand it? Some parent thinks because they have the resources, their sons and daughters need to read medicine.
Charlie,
their sons and daughters need to read law.
Meanwhile, the sons and daughters, they sick.
Do you understand it?
Sick.
Do you understand it? So it's a whole canker. Do you get? So the person will be done medical doctor. Charlie, Uko Hospital, drove back Shrama.
AI
prescription. Do you get it? So I believe parents and the university need to look at how they admit these students into the university, the kind of mentality they give to us. They should let us practice what we are being taught. Do you get it? It shouldn't be always theory. We should have a feel of what we are doing. Do you understand it? Because the job there is not about reading. The market space is not about your certificate.
But the market space, the market says space there inside.
Space there inside.
You sure?
Space there inside.
You sure? Right now,
what me I hear me say, you go get space when there's somebody there.
Oh, no.
That be the truth.
Space there. That's why they take design thinking and innovative hub do an example. You get it? I don't know if you've heard of KIC, Cosmos Innovative Challenge.
Yeah.
It's an agric field. And each and every year, UCC have the opportunity to take teams over there. And UCC has been constantly benefiting from that. And that thing is not for the school. It's for businesses, startups. Do you get it? So that's why I'm saying that the market, there's a lot of market space there. But how do you get access to those information is what the university must look at. Do you understand? So design thinking and innovative have a very big office. I've benefited from it before. That was in level 300 when we went for entrepreneurship fair. It was between 3 universities, KNUST, Eugene and UCC. Charlie, it wasn't easy.
Now, who's your face?
Oh, Charlie, tech for none fire.
Hey!
But tech for still not even tech,
What then do? Why? What then do?
Do you understand it? Because it's not easy for you to think, sit down and brainstorm. You have to think as an ordinary human being. Do you understand?
What tech can't chop that first? Me, I don't know. Because me, I just say tech, then they do the engineering, the nursing, the whatever. I think recently, now I have some conversation with a friend where they talk say tech, when it comes to medicine, engineering, no school in Ghana, they go close. Where we say for the medical space, UCC they produce, Legon they produce, Tech 2 they produce. So that one you know go fit talk much cause almost feel this way nipa ho adwuma. So what I say. Enti no ntimi nko compare say why na agi nipa be brain kwa na then. But then when it comes to innovation, the tech must work.
Oh, now when it comes to innovation, UCC is working.
No, I mean tech no dey work. So I don't know what them take can win
For-
that challenge.
for tech,
They mean say the team with them go represent
No,
UCC.
the question is, the problem is that the innovation issue they talk about. What was it about? Like, was it about?
That entrepreneurship thing you talk about.
No, it's about-
what tech, what when the idea tech brings.
It's about let's say a business that you are doing. So let's take it for instance, this studio. Do you understand it? Now I'm saying I own this studio. This is what I'm using the studio for. Do you understand? Over there, the investors are looking at, if I'm giving you let's say $20,000 to do this studio very well, are you sure in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, this business is going to be sustainable?
And yours UCC, you chop what?
Do you understand it?
UCC chop what?
Do you understand
in that challenge? UCC chop
Oh,
what?
that one I can't disclose it.
Then means say they chop tech.
No.
If you
You
chop-
did what? You know, it's
I know,
it was-
but I
wait,
know.
let me say this. Let me say
No,
this.
no, these are real issues. So
Wait.
no, wait.
It
relax.
was a first time challenge. Relax.
Nah, whether first time,
Wait.
second time,
Oh.
challenge
That's
something
the
better
grounds
would
of
have come out of
KST,
it.
because if not anything, you talking about KST and innovations or entrepreneurship. Look at Chris B. Pizzaman. He's from KST and you can tell from his brand that he's across Ghana.
Yeah, that one.
You get
yeah.
it. So I think you singling it out that maybe KST is not doing well with those things. I think it's a problem. So it's fair they were first. Maybe you see business. I believe business takes time to grow. So with those who won the challenge during this time are still growing, but they are not there yet.
Challenge. So,
And you see, with business, it depends on the field the person is taking. We have somebody in Ghana here who is manufacturing this meat, I think, for testing grains and how they are. I've forgotten.
from tech.
Yes, he even has a center at Tech. He attended, in fact, I've forgotten his name. He's on Facebook. Oh, this guy.
Maybe you.
I'll get the name and get it for you. He's really doing well in terms of manufacturing devices for agriculture. But you see, since you are not into agriculture, you are not going to know about it. Unless, so I believe that until we see people doing the universal, you get it, we will not know what some people are putting out. Pizza Man became Pizza Man because it's a food joint. You do get it? It's cut across. Obiabi Didi. Somebody would say, I don't eat pizza, but you eat rice. You go and buy their jollof. You go and buy something else from there. So I think that's why we are seeing that venture.
But me, you know why I did tech them at top? I did them at top sick of. No be today, yesterday tech come on. Tech day since the 80s.
Since the 80s.
So and my ideas necessary incubate them.
No. UCC actually reset sa no.
No, me at least me UCC there. Me I go fit tell you say you go there a lot of most of the institutions there, they are being headed by UCC people, and so it is part of the impact they're having.
Yes.
Okay, and me I expect tech to have a collaboration with Kantanka Automobile right now by now, but I know they happen.
Oh, I think
Why if you say people they do some competition where you know we say people too they do something similar, or if people start they produce or start they bring up some robots where they fit do things, and you people know they do. So what is the cause that make people know they do go munko patch na mun collabo na mun so mudim bremi.
you see, as an institution, I believe that for a collaboration like that, you should come from the two parties. Do you get it? The school wouldn't just move to the brand. Do you get it? Sometimes the schools feel like the brand should move to them, or there should be a mediator. There should be something in the middle connecting them. Until that connection is done, I don't think the school would just get up, because I think some companies have their rules, and this is sometimes they work with some guidelines. Do you get it? And I'm not sure it's my favorite KUST, because talking about KUST being there since the same way Kantanka has been there for a long time. So with this collab you are talking about, I personally am shocked because we have mechanical engineers in Kenya who are still home as at now, or working on different fields because they are not getting people to work with on the mechanical side of what they learned. So you see, so I believe that sometimes it's a linkage. There should be a linkage. It just can't come out. Even because talking about these automobile companies, I know for Cape Tech they had a connection with Toyota Ghana. It's got to a time that if you want to, I think, repair your Toyota car and feel safe, you go to Cape Tech, which is, I wouldn't put it, should I say it's a second cycle? Yes, second cycle, but they're doing it. So I think these companies, they need to understand some algorithms, they know how they will go about their things.
So you see,
so I believe now that you are saying this thing that we should like merge with Kantanka or have a collabo, I believe mostly to the government too should be playing a key role.
Charlie, media, I say, too for go do this thing simple. Oh, you know, be the chancellor.
He be the chancellor,
You
but
go do it simple.
how will you go do am?
Make I tell you something.
How you go do am?
You know, see me, I dey see Kantanka automobile say it be sole proprietorship. If it's somebody you own, him pay you own and I there somebody wey dem dey do am. If him pay you own, we grow am, we train boys, and our squad.
Yeah.
No.
We the team can reach.
But
One of the things that is affecting our system is that, you see, companies are no more moving to universities to know what they are doing and letting them understand the resources that they need on the field. Do you understand it? You know, if you look back some time ago when you listen to some of the lectures, they used to tell you first University of Cape Coast, a valedictorian or a first class student, the moment the person is done with school, straight up the person gets a company work and the person start doing. Do you understand it? Now the question is, what has changed? Is it because the resources that the universities are producing are not best fit for the companies? Are there some leakages? Do you understand it?
But I beg, wait. So let's say last 2 years, a lot of companies went across the various universities for this kind, how do I call it, selection, and they have workers working for them. Last 2 years to same, this year too. Don't you think the space would have been exhausted by now?
No. There are expansions. You can't tell me, let's say I own a company in Cape Coast here, and in 5 years I should still be in Cape Coast alone. There are expansions.
No, relax.
Do you understand it?
So now make we move back to tech. Ask them the way the company Kantanka Automobile know they do. We there's no link or there's nothing to put them together, bring them together to collaborate and then work to produce in large quantities. Don't you think if one person can think about things like this and then put up this whole company, don't you think tech can do it as a whole institution?
Well, with that, I would say everything comes down to money. It's money.
Charlie,
you see, no, I'm coming. You make
so
a finish.
Kantanka get money past tech.
I'm coming. Yeah, personally, you see, as an institution, you account for everything you touch.
Oh, Charlie.
You are the come make a land.
Don't go there.
No.
What
You see, what you are talking about right now, then.
You appear before the public accounts committee.
Oh, relax. But if
Money
you start,
make
if you start something
something.
like this, Bani, you dey try to say if them start something like this, it be bad.
No, it no be
be
bad.
if you appear
But
before
tech-
the public
see,
accounts committee, you go fit get something sensible to the
one
country.
thing for understand be say tech no go fit sit down on any day and say we dey do this. Now if you go through processes
Wey
government
you-
for approve.
they come.
that's why I tell you say
Make I tell us something.
tech start no be today.
Money
Them
are the come.
established tech no be today o. So if tech wan do like they would have started long ago. By this time they are in the final phase of whatever they would want to put up. But like them no put in any effort. We no see anything. No. This year like this, what they vex me be say in this year.
The all get story.
Charlie, touching stories.
Catching stories.
One guy.
Everybody is story.
You dey do am. One guy be like this, then in story be say in puppy be blind. Wey him mommy to be what? Stroke.
Something like
Something like that. wey as you see say if you hear this story person wey get stroke no go fit go work like that get money can't take support the kidney but wey person wey be blind to wey work go fit do can support so they mean say the guy really suffer for campus.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day he come chop first first class valedictorian all this he tell his story touching but in the end nothing material go come out of all this story.
So
only thing be say the only thing we learn for this story inside be say regardless of the background he go school he learn hard
he make am.
But the making he make no be say material making be how he be the story keke any kind of monsters in am kuma would so as kuma say monsters in am fan shooting movie here cause this be nice storyline. You know what I dey talk cause see another story to come where the lady no she plead I don't know say the whole tech Mokika CGPS Nibuma she chop first like 4.0 cause at the guy say last year somebody get 4.0 for ECC or no be 4.0 and I see one
them go 3.999
3.999 but be like
nobody the 4 there
it be hard but be like the lady know if you add the CGPAs the lady wey she chop first if you carry go maybe College of Humanities and Legal Studies them are valedictorian or the person wey get the best CGPA for them no dey gbenke if you carry go all the other school faculties they no dey gbenke
you see that girl they talk about
them that's some car
no that one is somebody who did food science that was the person that got the car and the person who did food science that got the car she's already making cake parfaits and ice creams and yogurt on her own
so the yogurt with that's some car
her parents gave her the car because she got first class
that be good
so actually doing business so I believe that she got a car because she's doing her own business which is making yogurt and this thing she's into food science technology so you see she's already using what she was taught in school already and the parents have gifted her a car but you see the person you're talking about with she topping and everything the only female valedictorian this year is reading economics and there's nothing material you see about an economic student. That's the truth. I'm coming, my brother. You see, you spoke about KUST as an institution not setting up maybe an assembling plant or something, and you see as an institution they have to account, and for them to account you are talking about the School of Engineering on its own. Do you think the School of Engineering they have that money, that capital? I'm coming. You would say they should maybe apply for a grant or something, but here's the case: the moment somebody wants to invest in something, the person would want to see progress, would want to see the market. But here's the case: say you are going to bring somebody from Germany to invest in our engineering in KUST, but they see that as a country, we are not even buying that of Kantanka. How would they feel when we have university graduates with less experience? Oh, let's say they bring in those with 5 years experience for Toyota who are all students and they bring them. You Fred here, you go buy car they make for KUST.
Make I tell you something. Make I tell you this thing here. Make I tell you something. For tech to establish an assembly or for them to have a plan, conceive an idea, say the person starting producing cars and maybe machines were Ghana has say it would start from somewhere. And me as an entrepreneur, I know that we start things gradually. And I say when something starts, it takes a gradual process to get to a point that everybody will look at it and be like, wow. You understand? So and I don't think that with the kind of how do you call it? Chancellor Tech is having, if they conceive an idea that we want to start producing something machines or something feasible, we wouldn't go and then find investors, talk to them and then bring them to the space
the
institution to start it. And I'm not sure the leaders of this nation know, they don't know say you starting BBI, starting kakra. When you say tech Estati more your friend says how do your friend say blacksmith or tech more be on campus name.
I no see some.
In Kamo Sasi na your blacksmith timi ye shish etu those pestle those kind things kaka when you say Estati visa in Kali you say oh okote kra one of me sadi we recently I say tech somebody do a sanitary pad during the COVID time yes or the bro there ne sa bro there plantain ya no the yes sanitary pad no sad then cry when we are not here again. You know, say
maybe the person will get the investment they want.
Oh, massa. Like the school go fit take them.
How the school go take them?
I go fit take them then.
The school, see, make I tell you, the school, you see even inside the school, the scholarship, you see the VC giving and things. There's a scholarship, there's Sonsol. I think laptop for students who are needy. That one serve that you see that it's like the chancellor's thing. You see, they get donors from outside. You see people coming to give it to the VC that use it for these things you have been doing. So you see the problem is the person do the part all right. Right now, the person for work on in branding, little investment. Maybe the person will get the things yet. So what happens?
Oh, it be individual for the school.
More times it be individual or it be team project. See, sake of this car thing they talk about every year, if I don't know every year, these mechanical engineers for KRC, then they start cars from scratch, like in the modern things. But the thing be, at the end, then they buy engines put inside. Then they take outside engines put inside. It no be the
engine cram engine
there.
Let's because I must train behind
I never see some before.
Oui. Then how is the tech working?
The lecturers have no they believe the students.
You the lecturer always say school in that you know the
what makes the lecturers and they teach the mechanical engineering students here. If you can't sport, if you fix them.
Then for the doctors.
No. You see, that's why I always tell you that UCC is always ahead of these public institutions. You know, UCC sat down, then they thought about something that they can do for the students. That's why I always give the shout out to the Design Thinking and Innovative Hub. That unit in the university is working. Look, if you're a student in the University of Cape Coast and you've not visited Design Thinking and Innovative Hub, Central Administration, Block B, then you are missing a lot. Because that is where ideas are nurtured. We have people who don't have no idea. They are just like me. They'll just go there. Oh, maybe you go there, you meet the team there, you tell them, oh, you mention your name, you want to know what they are doing. Come on. They work as teams. Do you understand it? So I think some of the things that tech is behind is about all these things, like having a hub in the university.
Now you teacher way, lecturer way, they teach kiddies.
No, they believe the kiddies.
You know they believe the kiddies.
How?
Send the
you know that recently,
what people did there.
You know that recently, the Ejuma program that is being rolled out in Central Region like this, I can speak on authority that it's being managed by Design Thinking and Innovative Hub.
From UCC?
Yes.
Way.
Okay. So you know something?
You get it.
The car issue they talk about see the car issue here talk say even the lecturers teaching mechanical engineering
then if you do
if them a car sport then they take go shop you the bab if them a car sport safe themselves then they take go shop so the student they are teaching do you think they trust them? No. And we are building a system that, just like I said in the beginning, people are in fields they don't have interest in. People are in fields they don't have the love for. They are just going for the sake of, me, my old boy knows somebody for the mines inside. My old boy say, make I go do mechanic. I finish, I will get job. My old boy, my uncle be told me, make I go do petrochem. You see, there are some courses in Ghana here. You do self-dance, then you know, say, just somewhere you go. Just imagine somebody where they do petrochem. You do petrochem. Who they take you go the rig top? You the bab. So you go find this and then go tell you say me my uncle say make I read the petrochem. I read petrochem finisher. Job sets give me. So the person in the come school no bano. He just a try setting grade right. The practical aspect you know say you go through that. And one thing about our schools, and to be very honest, some things that we are learning in school, when you get to the practical field, it takes you to a whole different level.
Charlie Abregu.
That be the truth. Or you don't encounter some. See, you go school, then go teach you something. Say practical. Let me take myself for example. I read geography in KUST, geography and rural development. As I enter field for here, as I do my service, as I do my internship for KE, I just realized with the learn and they teach you all right too. But when you get to ground, sometimes it be different.
Hey, are they?
See, everything it's good. They need to make some things long. but then they overdo them.
Charlie, then for me, I think say tech. I was from sister school nini from tech, no me no entrepreneurship school.
For
at least
what be your reason?
No, because see,
reason?
for Ghana here right now, if you try tell me say jobs dey wey place where they go do, me I go tell you say it be like unless some kululu. And now say I say
then since UCC already get that how they talk about make you attend the entrepreneurship sector.
No, they already.
No, I come.
Until move back home, they say tag back home. More produce 11,000 and I say be at 10,000 entrepreneurs and I who are graduates. Graduate who are entrepreneurs. Now you see to produce if I say 10,000 back home. Charlie, you 20,000. Only where Numa never saw movie school. I'm best starting with Bika Krebi. In the next 5 years, only Numa I be go Ghana.
I know who.
Charlie, you see they do me like this. Right now they do entrepreneurship. Small time I go employ. I no go lie you.
Entrepreneurship as a program.
Of course.
As a program.
Okay, they do them as a program.
Yeah.
But at least you will make it get in fit to each other.
Yeah, that one day.
You will make it get your
Probably
feet.
like say, I'm trying to touch you. Hey, Charlie, you drive. Who quite teachers are. Musi and dey mukwa we program by accounting. Hey, accounting dey no wan be on no ti I kese. We program by law, no ti I kese. We program by what again?
You know what? Actual science.
Nkwasa sem kwa.
Actually,
all these programs be useless. Accounting no, I mean every year you see produce accountant. Okra you produce from UCC only accountant o. I say okotata. When him kofa. Kofa do every year tata. Companies ni esen.
You see, you are not talking about reality.
So therefore, make you know say it be bogus, it be rubbish.
So for me, I think maybe there should be a threshold, and I like what has started in our senior high schools. Right? So I think they do steady areas. You go see somebody who is reading business, who would do all the business programs and do either government or geography too. Do you get it? But the person, so at least it is giving them a broad. I like it because right now it's giving those coming a broad knowledge of what's going on. Because financial real school, you come out and follow at geography. You know that because I was doing general art and I read business management.
I'm for because
when you're Juma.
There be na me sure say. Ejuma na be no anything na we be no.
And unless we build minds that are ready to take risk.
I soak some political show we then one person dey talk say program be koso aban no about oil palm plantation and abedi yenyirim say abedi be enyema bebre o.
Abedi no wa.
Ebe wu kra na obetumi atwa me yenyansa de ne ade. Then the opponent dey talk say in teacher say aban no say yenkoya abetwafo ana. Where they talk say hey, but somebody go get somebody for back where the person go support the guy wey dey talk say aban no say yenkoya abetwafo. You but forgetting say at the camp forgetting say insa I multi importing say fi Germany and amegwa.
Oh plenty.
But we get proper source. Say pay attention e benya better wine e Ghana ase. You but I didn't start small no. Yeah guno. Yeah man looking like say like abitra nye ejuma na bibi. You me who say Ghana ha no. In our education system no, you focus on entrepreneurship and agriculture.
That be the best.
You never forget tech. No, tech is not our own. Look at China. See, I saw my trainer. Trainer. A train one from ano. We to me push out baby. Within 1 hour, train to me cover. I mean a 16-hour journey within 1 hour. To say Ghana had to Tamale. Train be taking 1 hour and they Tamale. That be you do with Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. What be the tech about this school? What be the tech
about this school is the system fail we.
That be the truth.
System fail. No,
Fred, you see
the system fail you where you fail your body.
No, you see, it is time that we tell the truth to people. Do you understand it? In the university, let's say I studied accounting. Do you understand? And let's say being in the program, going for lectures and other stuff, you know, the lecturers will tell you the truth. Do you understand?
They tell you the truth. To the masters.
No, undergrads. We were told the truth that Charlie, accounting and kuano any day. Wow. So you have to chatter. What kind of credit then? What kind of credit? Say we day.
We chatter. Now cause more one company.
What kind of credit then? Actually, unyi no obi kan no credit.
Of course.
You try chatter and say BC ucha once
na
school papa uko secondary school and asa ka tell say
8 is
suade na udu university a
unsuade open crack lectures
we are masters na is in Kaojo no crowd out be boom
Osaba university so na tell say suade na we adwuma o we school a ye dey set ni she unsem na afi ho popo
na ye dey show say I can say you are entering the real world and it is not like here nti ho na okono. So
there must be reforms in our education system. Programs that are not going to help us. They should just take it off the system.
But I think that Ghana should focus on agric and then entrepreneurship and leave the tech for the Chinese, the Japanese, because tech it just they wanna talk. But
I feel like they should also do it for the idea that we getting people with basic knowledge in it. We will not always need the full charge or control of foreigners to take over it. So maybe
you wrap up with that. Wrap up into
so I feel like it's time we make some things right, where we get unit people who get to psych the generations coming from infancy. Let's say from class 6, then the child gets to have a mindset that Charlie, I want to be this, and that's what they work towards, because the system is very tough out here. If not, my brother, I don't get anything to.
Charlie, you don't go figure
because
anything.
Charlie,
you the school you dey the school don't do anything.
My school, I'll
the
go.
school go say they don't
my school out.
Leave my school out. Money, give me your last words.
Oh, for me, I think UCC is doing well, but they need to speed up for us. They need to speed up for us.
Ghana.
For Ghana, yeah, they are doing well.
But technically,
no, they are doing well. You see, recently. A lecturer from the University of Cape Coast won about I think $50,000 for research.
Charlie,
do you understand it? And UCC have been winning awards, grants. So they are doing well. You understand it? And as I said, the hub is not for only business or agri students. It's an office for everybody, regardless of the program that you are reading. Whether you are a lawyer, you want to start something for yourself, you just go there and conceive the ideas. You understand it? So UCC is doing well, but I think we need to do more visibility about some offices so that the students can go there and benefit from it.
Know about it.
Yeah, so that after school they will not be stranded. At least they can start doing something for themselves as well.
We saw monies. So me. Like if I not talk some, but I make I talk my mind.
Make you mention KU.
Because be bad. No, I don't go mention KU. I don't
the mind up for that side, and I feel like you get pins. I hear say you apply for tech with them bounce up. That be never too sec. That be the truth. You talk what you don't talk. They go.
No, my reason say.
Talk what you don't talk.
My last word be say, people get tech Unchale go school be tech. Man, tech. The boys Charlie they go tech like you see it sound like say I'm going my papa be bad nothing. She yeah the papa be Charlie.
I don't be everybody for tech where they read engineering.
Yeah.
No. We get school of social science.
But engineering.
But what if I tell you say no? But social sciences too they do best because
them also.
That we plenty for them.
So yeah, we finish your last words.
Ghana School of Law. The people
that talk to them.
No.
The lawyers need a team. Them
one be KSC, best student or the
best student for KSC. What to say? And I take Nina.
Ghana School of Law. Check.
I tell you, yeah, the no best lawyer na kwa jeno. Ah, ko dey mo akwa 7 in jail time.
At times
that's still no carry go there. Cause see the law no cry me cry me do e be am cry. I flex. Na me cry my baby. Na so the lawyer ni be ato me so. So as I say, cause cause tell them me feliz am nya hwe. Mo aya mo hwe you mat. Na mo nsion mo. Take I am show you man na munsion mo. Nko school at chilling kwa kwa munsion papa be
Kawasem.
So Charlie fellow Ghanaians, mama fa we in chat to fellow Ghanaians. This is Zone Castle Trade and this is what we do in the zone. This week my hit my sweat is Charlie. So old school. oh yeah obi a wo hwe me mo amawi what's in am Jesus buy no anajo no me say bibiri na asu chale make you know men shy say o super A1 kona kusua bibi catfish paint making ne ne manyama ne nyina bebo am o man ne tumpon wate nyemu nyina na invest no ye ma mo mu de ensa no juma mu kusua na mo mbra na me kwa me wi school amesa kusua ensa no juma so what I say and ma me wi aha na edi mo si